Okay, I'm Joseph Tany, your son, and experiencing difficulties to record this and technical difficulties. I hope this time the sound is okay. Well, in the previous attempt to explain this, to present this, I started from talking about Marina Jacobi teaching about shifting timelines, and was then giving an example how I at least uh, escape time through experience when I moved from one part of the world to the other, from Israel to the United States. I was in different parts in the United States, living in the desert, in the Mojave Desert in Arizona or in California, and then in Mojave in the High Mesa in Arizona. But the experience that I remember where I flipped out of time completely was in the Mojave Desert in near Joshua Tree, where the whole sense of time disappeared, and I was just in a place where I could only describe as the first man on Earth. There was no history to this place. It looked like the cave of Adam and Eve or something. So I was experiencing timelessness to a point where it became it's stabilized into my nervous system, into my cells that I experienced it. And now it happens to me every now and then that I'm in another place here or in the middle of doing something that I lose time altogether, and I'm again in this timeless experience. And what I'm saying is that I suggested in the eventual third movie, which was not having any sound, I think, is that every time that I'm in this state of mind, like in, say, meditation, uh, I come out with another perspective sometimes, often about things. And so here, uh, in the same way where I go into this timeless experience, it is the timeline that is changing. Now we are exactly on the full moon of Gemini. We are in Sagittarius, the 12th of December 2019, and I'm looking into this prospect of manifesting everything that we ever wished for and much beyond in 2020. Now, the life that I discover after all timelines have been dismissed, the timeline that I discover is completely new to me. For example, I didn't know, I never knew that I had a twin flame. I didn't know how important it is to be with your twin flame and to know that you have such a twin flame. Because you see, all the things that I do, the factory that I've created, the businesses that I've done, all this relationship that I had, they don't were staying here. I didn't feel that these businesses that I was making were staying on Earth. But this time, it all changed because the physical reality, the native reality, have shown me that there is something here beside going around and playing around this culture, outside of this culture, or inside of this culture, wherever I was. Still, I didn't have this knowledge And I'm saying that there are perhaps more knowledge that is possible for us to discover, if we leave the old and allow the new to come in. So I'm taking the zero time point that I have experienced, that I am keeping with me. I'm taking this as a point of perspective from which, if I am going through again into a zero point, if I'm in no time zone, then the timeline is changed. And I'm looking into the celestial projection into 2020s with all the stars almost in Capricorn. That is practical work, that it brings things to manifestation. This is the sign that brings manifestation more than any other sign. This is the sign of long projection. This is a sign of maturity, in the sense of work, in the sense of relating to time. So there's a new timeline. I took it as a ceremony. I started a ceremony here to announce a new timeline for 2020 and beyond, which based on a new reality, on a new world that we will be discovering, and not in the old world. So that's why I will dismiss almost any idea that comes out from the past. If there were thousands of millions of years of projections that were made here, they don't meet my expectation. They don't answer. There's no reason for me to stay here for any of the good dreams and good wishes, social or personal, that were uh, uh, promised here in anywhere, including in the holy books or whatever. I don't buy this. There's not enough. They don't catch me enough to hold on to this planet. They don't have enough vitality. They don't have enough truth. So I declare this as the end of the past culture and all that I have believed in the past, and I'm letting those things go with this new full moon, which helps to ground, to clarify this point, to believe that there is a zero point to everything where you can shift and allow another truth, a more tangible truth to come through, so life on earth will become meaningful. Until now it wasn't. We tried to attach meaning to it, and we had many debates about it. But when you know the truth, when you are in the middle of the ocean on a boat, it's wet. you know so I hope, and I place a pledge to the masters who are out of this reality, that live in a different reality, to help us join on board. Because you see, there's also many projects that I am concerned about, that I am called in to join, and I am asking also for the new the new projection, the new reality, the real reality, to help to pave the way for 2020 and beyond. Yep. So it started with Marina Jacobi with timeline, how to shift from timeline, the conceptual teaching that she gives, and I wanted to add to it the saying that there is an experience of zero time, which helps to to initiate, to invoke, to only by reflection, that is all possible, to just allow the true life to come in. the true life and the new knowledge that we're going to get to know things, and this very strong. So I'll wrap it up here and leave it from now for now, and thank you for watching. I'm your son Joseph, again Joseph Tany. Thank you.